Brady.
Let's see. Questions for Alex?
Alex, I wanted to ask you about Xavier Dampier. Have you seen him step up his game this spring so far? What do you think?
Yeah, Xavier's stepped up for sure. You know, he's really battled, especially after, you know, his misfortune last year. You know, I think the positive attitude he has been really great to see, and I'm glad it's finally paying off for him. And, you know, so far he's been doing a great job for us at center. Really stepped up.
Where do you think he's improved the most?
You know, for Xavier, you know, he's pretty strong. He's pretty fast. But for him, it's kind of been on the mental side. So he's really come along mentally as a player. Really gotten his calls down. Done a good job of helping direct the unit. So that's where I'd say I've seen the biggest improvement.
No, for that guy too at center, you have to kind of take over. Has he done a better job of being the more vocal kind of guy too?
Yeah, and the great thing with Coach Hand is he lets all of us, you know, help him with the calls. So, you know, when you're a center, you might not be able to see, you know, the defensive end and Sam linebacker on the outside. That's where, you know, the left tackle, the right tackle, or even me can help him and give him the info so we're on the same page and, you know, get ready to go.
Just talk about the transition. You've had almost a full spring now under Coach Hand. How's that going, and where do you feel like the offensive line has improved the most?
Yeah, I think it's gone very well. I think we've improved our pass protection a lot, which was, I'd say, one of our weak points last year, and we really focused on that. So, you know, we're passing off the twists and, you know, getting better at that pass protection.
Is it? I mean, you were already playing beside Austin before he moved from center to tackle. So is there really any difference? You were already used to playing beside him, or is it different because he's on a different side of you now?
Left tackles are left tackles, so it's not too much different for me. My biggest thing is helping Austin, you know, learn the nuances of left tackle. You know, on this play, maybe there's a point that he doesn't necessarily know because he's only been at center. So I can help him out, say, hey, heads up, look for this. You know, we get it done, bang, and next time he knows it, we just move on.
You talked about the pass protection last year. Was that a communication issue or a physical issue, you think?
I'd say it was both. You know, a couple times guys got flat out beat, and a couple times, you know, we got some good, highly paid D coordinators in this league, so they schemed us up. So, yeah, I'd say it's both. But I think as a whole, we really worked on improving that.
How good do you think Austin can be at left tackle?
Yeah, I think Austin can be as good as he wants to be. Before he transferred from Ole Miss, he was going to start at right tackle as a true sophomore. So for him, you know, he's athletic enough to do it. You know, he's just got to work on his kick slides, you know, work on handling those speed rushers, because I'd say that's the biggest difference between tackle and interior. You get some of those lanky guys that you don't necessarily see when you're on the inside messing with the war daddies.
I know there was a lot of discussion last year about your stamina and your splitting snaps there. I'm sure you're 100% now. Do you feel like you're back up to where you wanted to be and left the season off in 2013?
Yeah, I think so. I'm really getting better at my pass protection, which has been a big deal for me. And then in the run game, you know, as I continue to work in the weight room and get stronger, you know, I can do pretty much all the stuff I want to do. So for me, it's just getting all those reps, getting my body used to it. And, you know, this whole spring, I've taken almost, I think, every rep at Orange team left guard. So getting all those reps and getting all those looks has been great for me.
What have you learned in this short period of time under her hand?
Biggest thing I've learned under Coach Hand is, you know, just being a good person and helping your teammates around you. One thing's, you know, that I've tried to learn this spring is, you know, bring the guys in the back of the room up with me. So, you know, help those freshmen, help those guys develop their game. So that way, if someone does go down like I did, you know, the next guy's ready to go, and, you know, we don't miss a beat.
Has he cooked for you yet, the guys yet?
Not yet. He keeps talking about his brisket, so I'm excited to try it.
What have you seen out of those young guys? Obviously, Markel is a guy that's kind of doing some things behind you. What have you seen out of that next group?
Yeah, Marquell is a very powerful run blocker. You know, for him, it's just getting flexible and getting his feet under him. Yeah, I think once he gets all that stuff done, he's going to take off. Mike Horton's been doing very well, and then, you know, we're trying to bring along, you know, Darius and Bailey and Tyler Carr and Caleb Kim and the rest of the unit.
What about Braden? Now that he's kind of settled in there at guard, Mike said, hey, that guy's been dominating. What have you seen out of Braden this spring?
Yeah, Braden's a very athletic. He's an athlete, so he can do some things that the rest of us kind of can't do. So you see him on plays sometimes, do some, you don't really see that much. So Braden, continues to get better, and he knows all of it mentally now, so he can just play.
Alex, I mean, you go against them every day. I mean, how good does this defensive line look compared to the years past when you've gone up against them in practice?
I think it's probably it might be our deepest unit since I've been here. We've got Carl, obviously, is a great pass rusher, great leader for him. Coward's really improved, especially from last fall. D tackles, Mon's a freaky athlete. Dontavius is always solid, using good technique and knows all that stuff. Marlon Davidson has really impressed me. I've been here for 5 years, and as far as freshmen coming in ready to play, especially coming in spring, he's as good as I've seen. Marlon Davidson really impressed me, but he's got to keep working, keep improving. But he's solid. I think he's ready to play. And then you have Swain. He's a solid player. Bring along Paul James. I'm sure I'm forgetting 2 or 3. There's like 10 of them. But
That's because they're deep.
Yeah, they're deep. I think the D line is going to be ready to play, and excited to see him this season.
What you said about Marlon, do you mean any early enrollee at any position, or just specifically D line that you've seen?
D line. He's
Okay.
been working D tackle. D tackle is not an easy position to come in and dominate from day one. Not that he's dominating, but he's playing solidly and doing what he's supposed to be doing.
How much does he look like his brother? Because I mean, obviously you were here with Ken when he was here.
Yeah, they're both big athletes, and they both can move. So, they're similar. I'd say Marlon's pretty explosive too. So, he's got some good tools to work with.
Anything else for Alex?